Hey, what's up? It's Rohit with Freedom Flow Empire, and today I'm going to talk to you about what it really means to make a friend, and it's not what you think. And that's clickbaity, but it's true. So today I'm getting to at the end, and I want to tell you how this improved my sales process immensely in the beginning when I started, and how it can help your process as well. So before we jump into this, I want to tell you, if you're new to Freedom Flow Empire, exactly what we do and who we are. So it's Scott and I, we run it, and the whole point is we want to help you improve your current income, your active income as we call it, through improving your sales so you can leverage your high value skill effectively, and then from there, build out a systematic business and passive investment streams to exponentially get wealthier so that you can have total financial freedom, meaning you can pursue whatever lifestyle it is that you want to pursue. So today's video is all about improving your sales process so you can get more clients into your business, into your practice, and start scaling. If you like this type of content, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. But if you'd rather look at celebrities on Instagram, this is not for you. But if you are ready to take your financial life to the next level and take your sales process to the next level, keep watching. So I'm gonna jump into a story that took place about a year and a half ago. So I was 6 months into my sales journey. I just started as a rep. It's actually kind of funny. I started working with a startup as I was a second semester junior in college. And my job was to cold message business owners on social media and then close them on $10,000 consulting packages. So I used to do during class, I would text business owners, set up calls, and then as soon as I got after class, I would just get on the phone and talk and sell. And it was a lot of fun. I love sales, but my close rate was, especially with this cold outreach, was pretty low. And as I did more and more sales, I improved. I was closing about 25%. So then one night, it was in October-ish, I was out at the bar and I just kind of happened to run into this guy named Dylan. And Dylan was, I think, the number 2 sales guy for Verizon in all of the United States. And he told me something very interesting. And that was, I asked him, what is your best sales advice? And he's like, make a friend. And I'm like, okay, easy enough. Build more rapport, right? That's what you do, right? So you get on the call and it's like, hey, Jesse, where are you from? Oh, you're from Texas? That's cool. What's your favorite thing? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? And do 5-10 minutes of rapport at the beginning of the call, and it did nothing for my sales closing rate at all. I'm like getting to know these people. We're talking about cool stuff. He told me about how he likes to go clubbing and blah, 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 and how, attractive the women in Dallas are. And I thought we're vibing, what's going on? And sometimes my close rate even go down. Actually, I think that's really what happened. And I was confused. I'm like, okay, this guy, supposedly a great salesperson, told me to make a friend. I tried it, it's not working. All right, and then I went back to my old sales process and I slightly improved, but back to basically where I was. And so I ran into him again because he was kind of coming in and out of Bloomington. And I'm like, I tried that. I think I did something wrong. He's like, asked me what I did. I told him, and he's like, you did do something wrong, right? So there's 2 types of friends you have, right? You got your basically acquaintances, like your bar friends, right? You go to the bar with them, you go drinking with them, you have fun with them, but then, outside of that, you don't really see them until you go to the bar the next time, right? I've got friends like that. We party and rage, and it's super fun. I love these guys to death, but there's their second type of friend, and that is your ride or dies, the guys who are there for you in your darkest moments, who are celebrating you at your absolute best moments, and everything in between, the people you tell everything to. So that's the kind of friend you want to make, right? And if you've watched my video content for a long time, you know that I advocate not sticking to a script, and I advocate, getting to know someone and really going deep into their life. And that is exactly what you want to do, is you want to get someone to open up, right? And it's actually easier for people to open up to quote unquote a stranger than it is many times someone who's close to them in life. But the thing is, when, part of my sales process is getting people to open up, I used to sell marketing services. So more often than not, the objective was, I want to grow my business and make more money. Okay? but why, right? You go deeper into their very specific why. Specificity sells. And they might tell you, like I've had one person tell me, my wife works 2 jobs because I cannot put in my contribution to the family, and every night she comes home and yells at me for not making enough money. And to be clear, he told me very specifically that his goal is not just to get her to stop yelling, but because he kind of failed, he felt as a man to at least support her and support the family, because he said the foundation of the house is falling apart and all this other stuff, and that was his why. And you got to understand, that's a very hard thing for especially men in this current way of the world is to admit and to open up. And when you tell someone something that personal about how you feel that you aren't holding up your responsibility as a parent and husband, or that you are not, you almost feel emasculated, and that your wife comes home and yells at you every day, the people you tell that to are typically like your brother, maybe close family members, maybe, or your closest friends. So when you get someone to talk about that, they don't view you as a salesperson. They don't view it as a sales conversation, as a part of an enrollment process. They view you as if you're a close family member or a close friend, and that makes a world of difference. Because guess what? Do we trust salespeople? No. There's the car. What do they call the car lot salesman? But do we trust our friends? Do we trust our siblings? Usually. So this is the biggest shift you can make, is don't try and build rapport. Or very little. I usually, when I get on the call, I'll be like, hey Scott, is it a bad time to talk? No. Perfect. Where are you calling me from? How's your day been going? I do like 1 to 2 minutes of it, and then I kind of jump into it, set the agenda really quickly, and then I say, where are you at in life? What's going on? Just describe everything to me. Just something super general. And then I keep going down the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole, down the rabbit hole, until I understand everything and what it is that keeps them up at night and what it is they want to change in their life. And when you can do that, when you can understand, you can give them a proper solution and help them see why it is the best solution for them. So that is your only job as a salesperson, is to help your prospect make the best decision for themselves and get clarity on their situation. So once you're able to do that, they take action, move out of the comfort zone, and have a better life, and you get to profit through that process. And that is truly the best thing in life. When you get to make money and make an impact on a very deep level in someone's life, there's really nothing better you can do. Try me in the comments. Throw an idea down of what is better than making money and helping someone. So if this is something that you can implement, that you think is useful, and you would like more exclusive content, or if you'd like to talk to me, more one-on-one and in a more one-on-one fashion, join our free Facebook group, but also subscribe to this channel so you can get weekly sales knowledge downloaded straight into your brain, so you can start to double your sales rate and have objectionless closes. And with that being said, I'll see you in the Facebook group, and I hope you have a wonderful day.